Thank you. Namaste.
Namaste.
Now, this is an auspicious time of year, and the upcoming full moon after the solstice is celebrated as Guru Purnima, the celebration dedicated to our enlightened masters or gurus. And on this day, the seekers offer gratitude and devotion to their guru and receive their blessings. So as we practice, let's honor all the teachers, relatives, mentors, living or dead, who have instructed or inspired you with their spiritual wisdom, so that you may enjoy a more meaningful and rewarding life. We'll take Anjali Mudra by pressing the finger pads together, the base of the palms together. Often used at the beginning and end of class, this mudra symbolizes respect between teacher and student. Sense a soft humility, devotion, and connection with self and others as you do this. It helps to draw the mind inward to a state of peace. Joining the left and right hands together is a reflection of the great embrace of Shiva and Shakti. And when it is done with deep feeling in the heart, there's a natural swelling of reverence. Good. So just taking time to create a sacred space and a special meaning for this practice as we remember our mentors, teachers, and guides on our spiritual path. Bowing with humility and gratitude, fold forward. And we shall begin by laying back on your spine, reclining on the floor. Once there, you can lift up the knees and place the feet flat. So there's an easeful resting pose for your back. And just bring some awareness to your breath, where you can sense the ebb and flow in and out through the nostrils. And relaxing the belly, let the inhalation fill the lungs from the base all the way to the top. And once full, begin to exhale without any pause between the breaths, waiting until all the air has escaped before starting the next breath. And as you're taking these calm, diaphragmatic breaths, you're also noticing the flexion and extension happening in the spine, where there's more of an arch in the lower back as you inhale, and the pelvis is tipping forward. And while on the exhalation, the tailbone lengthens as the navel draws down. And this natural rocking motion happens in the pelvis as the back flexes and extends. And now, when you're exhaling, begin to intensify that gripping of the internal muscles at the base of the pelvic floor, okay? Implying what's called Mula Bandha, the root lock. And when you're inhaling, relax that tension. So each breath is a pulsation of Mula Bandha, beginning with the exhalation, tightening, and relaxing on the inhalation, letting the lungs fill again to their full capacity. Okay, and now let's hug knees to chest. Just wrapping the arms around. If it's fun to rock side to side or back and forth in circles, whatever comes to mind. Okay. Good, and let the feet come back down. Extend the right leg so it's flat. And then bend the left knee and lift it up. You're going to extend the left leg to the sky, holding the back of the thigh. Relaxing the knee on the inhale so you can adjust your grip. And on the exhale, press the thigh into your hands to straighten the knee and point up through the ball of the foot. Again, take complete breaths, waiting for one breath to finish before starting the next. Letting your arms lengthen on the inhalation and stretching a little stronger on the exhalation. Alright, now let's switch legs. Lower the left leg, flat on the mat. Lift the right knee and hold the back of the thigh. Gradually stretch in that hamstring, calf muscle. Each time you exhale, apply a little more muscular energy to tighten the muscles you're stretching. And over a series of breaths, you may be able to adjust your hands. Walk them closer to the ankle, or you can use a strap over that foot to extend the leg completely straight, like so. We're keeping the head and shoulders down, resting on the mat, so that we can really concentrate on what we're feeling in the hamstring and calf. Adjusting with the breath. Good. And you can release that side. All right. And next, leg cradle. We'll lift up the left knee and cross the right ankle over the left knee. Opening the right knee now. See if you can bring that left knee up and hold the back of the left thigh. Once you've found that, let your head and shoulders come back down. Adjust with the breath to expand on the inhale and tighten on the exhale. Big, grateful breaths. Remembering, recalling. Now, I'm finishing this side. So lower the right foot back to the mat and cross the left ankle over the right knee. Don't be in a rush, but when you're ready, lift up the right knee, hold the back of the thigh, and once you've got that, lower the head and shoulders. A deep gratitude and thankfulness to our mentors, our guides. We're stretching ever so thoughtfully. Patiently. So each breath has great meaning and value. Good, and rest this side also. We'll do a quick twist here. So open the arms and lift the right knee, pressing the right foot into the mat, lift up the right hip and twist the right knee across. Your left hand may come hold or support that knee. And the eyes are going to turn, look back over the right shoulder, giving the body nice lengthening on the inhalation and a little tightening in the tummy on the exhalation, so you're protecting the sacrum. Rocking, pulsing, giving freedom to the body to adjust with the breath. Good. Now rest back down on your back while you switch sides. And lift the left knee, press the left foot down, swing the hips up and over to the other side. I like to put the arch of that left foot right into the right kneecap so it has a specific place to go. And then I look back over the left shoulder, taking even breaths that are calm, deep, and meaningful. Allowing enough time for each breath to be complete and whole, like a full moon fullness. Purna. And now release down flat to the back once more, so that you can rock yourself or lift yourself up to standing. All right. We'll have a nice wide stance, feet parallel. And bring the arms up wide over the shoulders, creating a star. Beaming your energy, your light, your love and gratitude back out to all those souls that helped you lead a happy, joyful, and beautiful life. And interlace the hands behind the head. And take the head back into the hands. Inhale, look up, arch back. And with the exhale, look down, Bring the elbows around the head and stretch the back of the neck. Moving and flowing with your breath. And the movement may be as large or small as seems appropriate. Just working the spine to keep it fluid, sinuous. And when you come up, rest your arms. We'll take the hands down the knees, fold forward halfway. Then inhale, draw the shoulder blades back. And exhale, pull the navel in as you fold deeper over the hips. Okay. Soften the knees on the inhale. Hands can come up. And then exhaling, straighten the legs. Deep forward bend, Uttanasana. And pulse with your breath. So your body has time to adjust and gradually stretch more. Okay, now, squatting, you can widen your feet if you wish, turn the toes out a little, but squat down with the hips, settle down, and then try and balance with the hands in prayer, Anjali Mudra, connecting the palms, making that connection. And release, hands down, lift the hips up, and fold forward. And now, inhale, stand, lift the arms, touch the palms, Anjali Mudra, with respect and admiration for these great souls that lead us on our spiritual journey. Bring the hands to the heart and bow head to heart. And we'll continue this adulation, stepping to the back of the mat for Pranam Namaskar. Pranam, the great bowing. So sweep up on the inhalation, lift the heart, open, and then fold on the exhalation. We're going to walk the hands forward until we're prone. Come down, full prostration, and extend the arms forward in Anjali Mudra. The head down. After a moment of remembrance, bring the hands back to the mat so you can lift up the chest. Walk the hands back to the feet. And inhale, roll the back up, lift the arms high, and bring palms back, touching Anjali Mudra, drawing it down to the heart and bowing. And repeating this once again. Inhale, lift the arms. And exhale, bow forward. Humbly walk, hands forward. Prostration. And extension, Anjali Mudra. Moment of remembrance. And then we're lifting up again. Inhale, lift the hips. Walk the hands back to the feet. Exhale, fold. And then inhale, stand, arms extend up, palms touch, and exhaling, rest, arms. Last time for Pranam Namaskar. Flow at your pace, move gracefully. So this is a beautiful offering of gratitude, thanks, and appreciation. And then lift up, stand up, Reach up high. And rest the arms. Perfect. Good. All right, we'll take a wide stance now. The feet parallel. The knees soft. Hands to the knees at first so we can flatten the back. Draw the shoulder blades down. And lift up through the sides of the neck. So lengthening the spine on the inhale, and then folding deeper on the exhale, hands to the floor. Soften the knees as you inhale. Press down with straight legs as you exhale, tightening the inner thighs and lifting the kneecaps and toning the lower belly. Big deep breaths. Gives you time to recollect and remember. Now, shift from side to side. So bend one knee, then the opposite. So there's a gliding motion. That's right, very good. Yeah, you can squat on each side if you want to go down that low. Use the hands to support. Now, lift up the hips to the center. Keep the left hand on the floor and open the right arm so we're twisting and looking to the right hand. That's it. And lower right hand down. Lift the left arm. So take your time, bringing the left shoulder back. The armpit a little soft, the elbow a little soft. So it's the back of the shoulder that's moving behind more than the hand. Okay? And lower the left arm. Right. And lift up. Stand. Good. Now, warrior two. Turn the left toes out. Bend the left knee. And open the arms. Inhale to a straight back. Exhale, bend the left knee. Good. So, flowing, breathing, experiencing this relationship with the pose. Because there's also a guru, a teacher in every pose. Now, reverse the warrior, lift the left palm up so there's a back bend, but not too much compression in that right side of the hip or back. Straighten the left leg for triangle, and bring the left hand down, right arm up. The left hand pressing on the left leg, so it's pushing down with as much energy as the right shoulder is lifting up. Widen the collarbones and draw the shoulder blades down and into the back. Extend down through the feet, legs strong and long. That's it, that's great. Get A+. Bend the left knee, come into side angle with the left elbow supporting on that knee. Or if your stance is long enough and you wish to bring the left hand down to the inside of that left foot. Keep pressing through the sole of the back foot so the right hip can tilt up and back, the left hip tuck under. All right, release up to stand and turn the feet. Pivot so the right toes point out to the end of the mat. And begin to flow in and out of the pose. There can be as little movement or as much movement as your body dictates. A great expansiveness with the inhalation and a little more power and intention with the exhalation. Now, reverse warrior with the right arm lift up, the head look up. And keep pressing through the feet so much that the ribs will lift up away from the hips and not compress in the lower back. Okay, straighten the right knee. Trikonasana with the right hand, come down to that right leg. The left arm extend and stretch to the sky, widening the collarbones by pressing down with the right hand, lifting up with the left. And enjoy a deep, calming breath. A sweet remembrance. Bend the right knee and side angle, Parshva Konasana. Lengthen that left side of the body. Press down through the left foot. Lift up through the left fingers. Continue to breathe thoughtfully with remembrance. The right hand may be touching the mat. If the legs are wide enough apart that you can still stack the shoulders and stack the hips. Okay, release up to standing. And we'll come down onto hands and knees into low lunge. I'll start this direction. Start with the right foot forward, the left knee back, and press down evenly through both legs. Lift the arms. Then open the arms, shoulder height with the palms face up. Roll the shoulder blades down, lift the gaze up. And use the power of the back leg and foot pressing down to lift the heart. Looking up, arching back. Good. And resting, hands down. Yeah. Bring the right arm inside the knee and widen the right foot so you have a little more freedom in the hips to move around. As we start to stretch a little deeper in the hips, bend the elbows and give your body space and ease on the inhalation. Moving and pulsing. Strengthen those inner thighs and leg muscles as you exhale, so there's a little resistance to the stretch. Good. Now start to straighten the front knee. Move the right heel forward enough that you don't sit back to the left foot and the hips stay up over the left knee. Relax this leg on the inhale. Make sure it's in the proper place. And with the exhale, tighten the tummy as you go deeper. Pulse, breathe, and remember. Good. And now release, step right foot back, and bring the left foot through to lunge. Turn aside. So right knee back and the left knee above the left ankle. Once you've found the proper alignment, press down with muscular energy through the legs. Create steadiness and breathe with ease. Open the arms, turn the palms up, and rotate the shoulder blades down into the back. Soar up through the heart and chest. Press down through the back foot. All right, release, hands down, and widen the left foot. Take the left arm inside and begin to stretch in the hips by bending the elbows and pulsing up and down as you breathe. Remembering to tighten the muscles that you're stretching. Each exhalation, intensify that muscular energy and hug the muscles to the bone. And give your body rest on the inhalation to see how that felt. Get that feedback so you can proceed with more awareness, more respect, and really honor your inner teacher, your inner guru. Now, lift and start to straighten the left knee. You may need to move the heel forward an inch or 2 or 3. Lift up the toes. Now press down through the back of the left heel. So there's a little micro bend in the knee. You don't want to hyperextend the knee. You want to give it a little resistance to the stretch by engaging those muscles in the hamstring and calf. And working quadricep muscles to pull the thigh bone back into the hip socket. All right. Now release that hamstring stretch. Step the left foot back and sit to the heels or between the heels using prop. You can put between the heels to have something higher to sit on. And Virasana. Hands either resting on the thighs, or some people put them on the soles of the feet. Remembering to find the perfect alignment of balance from the crown of the head down to the sitting bones, while still allowing the ebb and flow of the breath to shape and flex the spine. The shoulders broad and relaxed, but the inner body bright. Perfect, good. And lift up the hips. And we'll do a back bending camel pose, Ustrasana. With support on the back of the hips or hands on the buttocks, you just draw the elbows behind, the shoulder blades in, and then intensify the strength of the buttocks. Press down through the tops of the feet and start to arch back. So look up, but keep pressing the hips forward. You can keep hands on the buttocks or lower one at a time to the heels if that's appropriate. Keep opening the chest, spreading the heart, and press down through the feet to release up with the arms. Lift up in the thumbs, and then hands down for a counter stretch. We'll go into downward dog. Curl the toes under and lift the knees to send the hips back. Press the hands forward as you exhale. Lengthen the spine. That's great. Looking good. Okay. Coming down to seated. Let's just open the legs wide here. Yeah, we can still do that. Move the buttocks back. Widen the sitting bones so you can tilt the sacrum forward onto the front of the sitting bones. And then use the muscular energy in the legs to maintain that posture of drawing the lower back in, lifting the heart up. And you may need to assist with the hands. They can press behind like a kickstand. Make sure that you're not sort of rounding or collapsing in the chest. So keep opening the heart. Try and begin to fold forward very gradually at first. Remembering that muscular energy to bring that with the exhale. Pulse a little up and down as you need to be able to take complete breaths. And lift up the back. And lift up the knees, leave the feet wide apart. And then windshield wiper the knees to the left. Keep twisting to the left and cross the right hand to the left knee. And press down through the back hand, so left fingertips press down so the head can lift up and the shoulders roll back, starting to twist and gaze to the left. Great. Take it to the second side. Unwind. Knees to the right. Cross the left hand to right knee. And support with that back hand to lift up tall and straight in the spine. And then squeeze with muscular energy on the exhale to protect and support you in the twist. That's perfect. Good. Release to the center, and then extend the left leg so it's straight ahead. Bend the right knee for Janu Shirshasana, head to knee pose. Alright, so now fold over the left hip. So pull the thigh bone back so you have a deep crease in this left hip. Lift up the rib cage. Make space to come forward over the left hip. You can use strap around the left foot if you wish to help you keep the shoulders back and down and not reach too far with the hands, because there's that temptation to overreach. Stay mindful, remembering to breathe. Sensing this bowing forward as a humble offering of gratitude, appreciation, and thankfulness to those people who have taken the time and energy to help you understand a little more about what brings meaning, value to our lives. And switch sides. Lift up straighten the right leg and bend the left knee. Okay, so I move the sitting bones back a little. Pull the thigh bone up and into the hip socket. Then use the breath to lengthen the spine And humbly bow forward. Enjoy the blessings that the teachers and guides and mentors have showered on you. And lift up to rest. Cross knees for Sukhasana. Use any kind of prop if you wish to sit more comfortably. Maintain a good posture with the back. Good alignment, balance, and steadiness. And you'll maintain that posture and alignment by maintaining and remembering how to use muscular energy in the hips, thighs, and legs. Pulling in with the heels helps lift up in the lower back, gives you a good straight spine that's, not too tense, but still perfectly self-sustaining and supporting. Now we'll do a little of the alternate nostril breathing. Start to calm the mind and keep it focused. Use some hand gesture like this, Vishnu Mudra, and use the hand to alternately open or close one nostril at a time. So keep that good posture, the chin level, and breathe in, fill the lungs. The top of the inhale, close the left, and slowly exhale with the right nostril. Count to 3. And then at the end of that, inhale 3 through the right. The top of the inhale, switch sides, exhale left. Same count. Inhale left. And switch. Continue to count to yourself, 3 or longer on each breath. Matching the inhale with the exhale. Remembering good posture. Very good. Good, and you can rest the hands, breathe normally, observing the equality between the two nostrils, that Shiva and Shakti have met equally. And you can now recline onto your back. I'm going to dim down the lights a little, which is going to be a little more restful. Go ahead down to stretch out and take a full resting position. And scan, and if your body is a little restless, you have another pose you want to do. If it's restful and relaxing for you to do that, go ahead and do that last pose. And if you've thought of everything that you wanted to do, maybe just take a full body stretch with the arms up overhead and really extending, stretching every muscle once more. Make some funny faces to stretch your mouth and jaw and stick out the tongue. So every part of the body is aware, awake. And then we'll slowly bring the arms down by your side and let the body rest and relax. Systematically relax in your body, starting with the face and eyes. Witnessing and aware of what you feel there. So if there's any gripping or tensing in the muscles, they can be thanked for their effort, but now not needed. Don't need to hold that tension in the jaw or the mouth or the face, the eyes. They're softening, melting. And this relaxation now is going to spread down through your shoulders and arms. One muscle at a time, checking in. Spreading down through the hands and fingers. So there's a relaxation in the palms and a release in the hands to let go, knowing that you're safe being held by the floor, so you don't have to hold your arms. Now to rest and relax your chest and back. Just breathe into those areas with calm or deep breaths. And gradually move your awareness down to your abdomen and soften those muscles. Melting away any gripping or holding through the hips and the pelvis and the thighs. Scan down through the legs and the knees and release any tension in the legs. The floor is holding your legs, so you don't have to think about them. And then sense what you feel in your feet and ankles, in your toes, and even the soles of the feet to be more soft, melting. Very good. Your body is relaxed, resting, comfortable and safe. No need to move unless you have to. Now let your mind rest, relax, and drift. You deserve this happiness, this bliss, and tranquility, knowing that you've done something good for yourself. And it's time to give your body this thanks, to rest and rejuvenate, and even to rest the mind in a way that it can reboot in a fresh environment, free of any negativity. And if you wish to dwell on your teachers, on your guides and mentors, relatives, who's ever helped you on your spiritual journey, who's ever shared their wisdom with you so that you can be a happier, healthier, and more joyful person. Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karvavahe Tejasvinanaditamastu Ma Vidvishavahe. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. This is the student-teacher prayer. Lord, may we be protected together. May we be nourished together. May we give strength to one another. And may our study be filled with light. May there be no jealousy among us. Let there be peace. 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 Good. And now please start to deepen your breath. And gradually move and stretch, awaken the muscles to reanimate the body in a way that you can eventually turn over, rest on one side, and become more present to this time and space around you, mentally awake and alert, refreshed and rejuvenated. When you feel ready, sit up again, cross-legged or otherwise. And this was so nice. So happy to have your presence, your company. Namaste.